All right, let's make sure we are live. Here we go, guys. I'm gonna turn on my video. It's 555, it's 555. Whoa, okay. Get that number on there. Let's see. We are here. We're ready, rock and roll. I was sharing my screen because I wanted to make sure that we were live on YouTube. Yes, sir. We're live on YouTube. I wanted to share that with you guys because what I use is Restream, and it actually gives you the ability to put your content in different places, right? With so much limited time, I think it's so amazing that we're able to do this. So here it is. Let me click on it.
I think it's so.
All right, here we are. We are sharing my screen. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen real quick. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We still got 55 minutes, but I know there's a couple of people gonna jump on. I know there's a couple of people that need some help. So that's what I want to do. I want to help. One of the things I'll start with this, so that way in the meantime, while he comes in, I want to share with you guys this today. Deal? All right, so I think if I go to share screen and I want to go to files and I go to Google Drive and I share my Google Drive here, I'm able to pull that presentation that I want to share with you guys now. Why do I want to share this presentation with you guys? Forget, because you don't care what I think. You care about what's working right now and what's not, right? So here we go. I'm going to share that screen. Okay, so you guys are seeing my screen now, and I want to share this one with you, okay? This is why I think it's so important for us to go over this, because most people that are actually doing this, that are doing marketing, they're not doing so. The confusion a lot of people have is, I'm doing marketing, right? What kind of marketing are you doing? Well, I'm doing, what's your marketing strategies? They say, well, I am referral based, right? I've seen it. You guys have no idea how many people I talk to, and they're like, referral. And I get it. Referrals are probably the reason why we do it, is because it is a great way to do it, but it's not very, you cannot account on, you can't make a 6-figure, 7-figure business by referrals. You just can't. You got to understand that. Okay, so let me stop sharing first, and let's talk about that real quick. You cannot build a business with just referrals. It's just very hard to do, because if you were waiting for Joe to bring you referrals because he told you he was, first of all, his priority is not sending you referrals. When he talks to somebody, he hears it, and if that person has continually heard about you, then maybe they'll say, oh, you know what? I know this guy, Joe, that does ABC, right? That's a referral. But let's be honest, we live in such a society today that is so moving so fast, so much information overload. Even me, myself, I don't probably expect nobody to see that. Everything you do online, expect that nobody sees it. But you continue to do it. You continue to do it because all you're doing is serving, right? And that's really what we're doing here, okay? So that's what I want you to understand, first of all, is if you're doing your marketing, I know sometimes it takes a little bit to get it off the ground and running, but if you don't do it, you're going to pay the price of not doing the right marketing. What do I say about the right marketing? One of my top things, and I want to discuss this for 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to jump on to talk to an amazing person guy from kingdombusinesses.com. And one of the things that I've realized, and the reason I'm saying this is because I promised that this month I was going to do this, January 4th. So I don't know exactly what day yet. I just want to tell you that most people, what they're struggling on is what I'm going to show you guys today. And then I'm just going to go 1 or 2 slides. That's it. I'm just going to pique that interest for you to see if what I'm going to do in a couple of weeks is going to be interest to you. Okay. Now I'm not just blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to show you statistics about this process. When we do digital marketing and we create a campaign, let's say, for example, I'm doing an event, right? Uh, 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 if I'm doing an event, for the example, the one that I'm doing, but I'm not doing, if I bring people, let's just say I do an event and I have 100 people coming. You already expecting 100 people to sign up with you, right? Wrong. That doesn't happen. Probably 1 or 2% will jump with you on the event. Okay, this is why events are so you got to be always doing some kind of event, either online training. I'm actually thinking about doing my podcast and inviting all these entrepreneurs, because I work with a lot of business coaches. So why? Because I want people to see that I do care about helping people out. Okay. Is it a business? Of course. If it wasn't a business, why would we be here, right? We live in a society of that we need to work, that we need to make money, that we need to create income. And by the way, for all of us that are faith-based, God said that we should work 6 days and rest 1 day, not the other way around. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Let me tell you exactly what most people are struggling with today, and I want to solve that problem with what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to show you just real quick, and then we'll jump right to the work, to the training today, which is going to be actually, we're going to be working with kingdombusinesses.com, and we're going to show you some of the campaigns that they're putting together. And he's taking his time to do this. But here's the most important thing, that if he doesn't do that, or if you don't do this, or if I don't do this, you're going to fail. And I'll show you what it is. Let me see. Here we go. All right. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go here. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you this slide here, right here. Okay. Here we go, guys. 2 minutes. Stay with me, and we're going to go straight to the point. Okay. Whatever you're selling, wherever you're selling, whatever, wherever, if you need to follow up if you want to make the sale. I'm going to show you statistics. I'm not going to BS around. I'm going to get straight to the point, because this is what you might be failing at. And I'm saying you because you know what? The 2023, I take that back. 29% of businesses follow up. Want to know why everybody's struggling? Because you're not following up. So let me show you something, okay? Revealing statistics on following up. Over 30% of leads are never contacted at all. That's pretty sad. You're paying for leads, or you bought a list, or you got the list, or you got the leads from an event, or whatever it is, and you're not following up with them. Why? Because you don't have systems in place to follow up with them, right? Most salespeople in the study made only 1 to 2 attempts. This is a study done by who? Okay, here we go. By the Harvard Review and InsideSales.com. Okay, so here we go. Only 12% of sales are made 3 attempts, call attempts. Here it is, guys. Most of us want the automation to do everything, and you're not really picking up the phone and calling them. Or the automation's doing it. Automation does 80%, okay? And I'm an automation guy. But if you're not doing the following up properly, you can't expect magic to happen. Okay, like you're gonna go date a girl. You're gonna go date her. I hope you're calling her, right? She's not gonna marry you with you never calling her or talking to her, right? You just texting her, sending her Facebook messages, doing all that. This is what people are doing today in their business, and they're wondering why we're struggling so much, right? Fewer than 5% made 6 call attempts, and then number 5 is 6 call attempts raised the contact success rate by 90%. 6 call attempts, not 6 SMS, not 6 emails, not 6 workflows, not 6 anything. Yes, I'm going against everything that I do, because what I want you to understand, what the automation does the 8 to 80% of it. You have to do the 20%, which is probably the most important thing. And did you guys do 80-20 rule? 20% of what you do in your business generates 80% of the revenue. Numbers, are you a numbers person? If you're not, you need to become one. 6 call attempts raise the contact success rate to 90%, which is almost 70% increase. Done. I'm done with that. This is what I wanted to talk to you about. If you're not following up, if you don't have systems in place to follow up, I will see you at the end of 2023, and you're gonna be struggling with the same thing. Okay. So my agenda for this year is actually to get people to wake up to do this step. Don't use my system. Don't use it. Just go use somebody's. Okay, because you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail. I'm giving it to you. Remember me, January 4th, 6:05 Central Time. That I told you so. Okay. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Oh, by the way, I am gonna do an event. So if you want to, you can go ahead. There's a Facebook page here. It's called. I'm actually gonna put it on the chat. I'm gonna put it on the chat so that way all of you guys can see it in there. Hopefully it's in there, but it's oops, I actually did the wrong chat. Hold on one second, guys. I actually didn't do it. Let me go to the group itself. I have a little small group that's called Sales and Marketing Breakthroughs for Coaches, Consultants, and Entrepreneurs. Okay, I've had it for like, I don't know, this is a lot for my clients, but I want to start helping people. I put it on the chat. Please join, please join it. And that way you can kind of see, here it is. Here's where I'm going live. Need your flyer. Don't forget about me. She wants a flyer. Okay. Gina, great to hear you from here. I do want to send you the flyer, and the flyer is going to be based on this. Here we go, guys. I'm going to show you what the flyer is going to be about. It's going to be about a masterclass that I'm doing on follow-up. It actually does exactly what that. This is Mr. Follow-up himself, right? This is statistics, studies, right? What's happening, but we're going to be studying the framework of following up properly. There's a lot of different things we're going to be talking about. So join us. You can go to follow up that sales on demand that AI. Here we go. I'm going to put it on the chat as well. So please join it. As a matter of fact, I'm going so raw that I haven't even done the, where's it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? I am going to put it on the chat too. So you can join. It doesn't have the videos. I'm creating the videos tomorrow. I just want you to join it, because if you want to follow up, if you want to convert more people, you got to do the right follow up. And this is exactly what we're going to teach. It's going to be a 2-hour workshop. We may do 2 days, maybe go 3 days, because there's so much stuff to do. If you learn the follow up game, I'm telling you that you're going to increase by 30%, guaranteed. Take my money if I'm wrong. I know, because I've proven the method. I really didn't know how effective it was, and it's really effective. So follow-up masterclass is going to be a follow-up masterclass. Okay, we're going to be talking about a lot of different great stuff. So I will hope to see you guys then. With that said, I am going to be quiet. I'm going to stop sharing, and we're going to start helping the amazing Mr. Tim. Mr. Tim, how are you, my brother?
I'm doing well. Just signing up to your class right now so I don't forget to do it later.
Sign up. Don't worry about it. There's no video, no nothing, but I do want to. All right. So let me go through. I know I see 1, 2, 3, 4 support tickets. Let's start with this one. Issues with workflows after funnel link clicked an email. Please, a lot of times, if you want to do that, when I said just jump on, is because if you do a screen share video, it'll help us a lot more than just pointing to it. I don't know what issues with workflow follow up after email. Let's just go. That's why I said, you know what, just jump on and let's figure it out. Because it's hard for me. Imagine if it's hard for me, I have Daniela and I have a couple other people. So for us to help you, sometimes I'm like, they get confused, and what they do is just leave it there, or they say they do second level support, so they push it over to me. So it's taking a lot more longer for you to get the answers when you shoot it on a video and says, because that way Donnie could have seen it and so forth. She says, oh, okay, I get what he's saying. I know you're sending us here to that link, and I'm gonna go straight to that link, and then we'll see what's up in here, okay? So if you help me with that, that would be great. So tell me about that ticket, what you meant by that. This one that says issues with workflow follow up after link was clicked. I don't know what that means.
So that's the name of my workflow.
Okay. See? So, all right.
And then the link goes directly to the correct. You're right on the workflow there.
Okay.
And so what's supposed to happen is the contact, when they go through the workflow, which my main workflow is called the main G7 cold leads. And when they click on a link in the email, they're supposed to automatically then that link takes them to the Kingdom Funnel sales page, which works, but there's supposed to be an updated opportunity, as you see here. But this doesn't get activated. so they don't get activated into this workflow. So I think maybe the trigger is not correct. So if you click on prospect, click sales funnel.
Okay, so this is the sales funnel. So the trigger link, I think we seen that one yesterday. So I think the trigger link is good. Let's just do this for a second. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to this one. I'm gonna save it. So we're gonna open up 3 tabs for you with your account deal, so that way we can go over this and we can get it done finally. Okay. So let's go look at what he's trying to talk about is trigger links, guys. Trigger link is actually when somebody opens up in an email, inside the email, a trigger, it says if somebody clicks on that link, which is attached to a trigger link, and I'll show you guys in a minute what that means. What it's supposed to do is then do this. Like, for example, he says, when this trigger link is clicked on, which one? Kingdom Sales Funnel, right? So show me where the original one is, because it may be the wrong setup.
Yep, I just checked it, but you can go there with me as well.
Sure. Let's just do that.
It's called main G7 cold leads. So if you just type in G7, G7, and all of my emails, you can click on the first email or any of them. They have the trigger that should take them to that sales funnel. So right there.
This one?
Correct. But for some reason, when they're going through the automation, I click on the links, but then that trigger or that workflow is not activated. I'm not sure why.
All right. Custom from MS. So send a test email. I'm going to go here and I'm going to open up this one on the other side, so that way I can have access to it. Boom, Tim, I got it. So first of all, let's go check here. All right. I want to make sure that I am not on here. I am on here. So what I want to do is right now, June 2nd, right? Ready for this? Boom. The trigger link was clicked on there. Let's refresh this. Let me close some of these things out, man, because I have so many things open. Boom, 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 boom. While it does that, let's close a lot of these out. Masterclass. Boom. I'm doing some great things with some. I got to talk to you about something else too that we're doing. Trigger links. Boom. I wonder if. Let's try something real quick. I want to do something real quick. Now let's refresh this. So now let's go to this one. Actually, we can go to this one here. January 2nd. So that didn't. Oh, you know what? Okay, that is. I see why. I see what your problem is. Follow up on this is not triggering because you're already in there one time, and unless you say contact management allow multiple, you see how it didn't do mine either?
Yeah,
because I was already in there.
Okay,
But
so
let me something.
hopefully that works, because I think that when you go to settings and the main settings,
Stop on response. You don't want to do this.
Okay.
Why would you do stop on response? Maybe they want to know more information.
I don't know what that means, stop on response. I'm not sure how that
means if somebody responds, stop and don't send them any more information. In other words, if I hear it's like what it means.
No, the only time I want that is if they unsubscribe.
Right. And you can just tell them, they can say stop. Okay. This is also wrong. Why would you do anytime default settings between this time? What if they come in at 8 o'clock at night? They won't get the email or nothing until the next day. By that time, they'll be frustrated. This is at any time.
Even if they get emails at like 2 a.m?
They opted in at that time. That's for them to opt in, not for them to get the emails during that time.
Oh,
that's during the campaign.
I thought that's when the campaign runs. Okay.
No, sir. No, this is for them to be able to get any contact management. Okay. Communication management, right? On specific times, you can do that right now. But if we're testing at this time, we're not gonna be able to do it because it's 6:15, and if you do 6:30, this is messes it up. When you're testing, I will leave everything open. Then you tweak it down. Then you can start narrowing down. Okay.
That makes sense.
Don't overdo things, because you'll start making it becomes so hard for you. All right.
Okay.
So let's go here. Now we're gonna have to do it again, because I don't think that that's the way it was set up is gonna work. Okay. So we're gonna go back here, and then we're gonna send it to me again, right? Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Now, hopefully it'll create now another one. Oops, didn't send it out. Oh, there it is. Hey, Javier, Tim, I saw that you were on the website. Is there anything that I can help you with? So I did get that response. See how
so that got triggered. So that didn't trigger before. So that solves one of the issues.
The issue was that you on the settings you have to leave this allow multiple and do not turn this on, and then leave it at any time.
That's good to know. I'll definitely switch that for all my workflows.
Yep. Otherwise, you're gonna start, because somebody's at home at 8 o'clock at night. They see it. They opted in. I didn't even get nothing. Poop, they already threw you to the side. You got 3 seconds. 3 seconds for them to get if not, they're done. That's how bad it's getting. Okay. Now what? Now what was the next thing?
So when you clicked on the link, I want to make sure that your opportunity in the pipeline gets put in the right place.
Okay.
Do you understand?
So tell me what campaign it is.
So when you clicked on the link, I can just check real quick here to see if it took you to
right here. When I click
so
on the link, prospect clicked on support link Kingdom. Let's try one more time, because I want to make sure. Well, let's look here first. No, because this is from the second. So hold on 1 second.
So can you go to the main G7 workflow and do it from there? Because that's my main one where everything else is triggered from.
Okay, email sent. I just got it. I'm going to go and click on the link. I clicked on it. Okay. Then blah, 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 so forth. All right. So then now I'm going to go here. And we're going to do a refresh.
So this would then be the wrong one. You want to go to the email link clicked workflow. This one, correct?
There it is. See that?
Here it is. Okay.
So then now I want to know if it went into the right pipeline, right?
Correct. So because I'm looking at my opportunities right now, and I'm in the pipeline of Christian businesses owners cold leads, and you're not in there.
Hold on. You got to go here and see what pipeline am I in there under. It's not triggering any pipeline. So let's go here. This is the one that's supposed to change on the pipeline?
No, the other one that you're on, the email link one. So see, it says update opportunity pipeline.
This one?
Yep, and link clicked in email, so that should be correct.
Let me see what has done it on here. Added to workflow, waiting 6 hours. You have it waiting 6 hours. What is that?
Oh, that's because that's right. Remember, because if somebody
you're not going to see it, okay, but you're not going to see it on the pipeline because you're telling it to wait 6 hours.
Yep, and I want to keep it that way. I forgot about that. Wait.
Exactly.
Yep.
So what we're going to do now is here, and I'm going to push it one time. I'm going to pass those 6 hours. Got it? Now we're going to see the log and make sure what it just did. Now it added it to the workflow, waiting, executed, opportunity, executed. See that?
Yep.
Now we're going to go see if it really did it.
Yep, I see you in it. It's updated.
There you go.
Perfect.
It's little tweaks sometimes, you know. Sometimes there's little tweaks that actually prevent us, right? That prevent us, well, or helps us. And most of the time, it prevents us because we're not doing the right thing. So what he's talking about, guys, is this opportunity, and just there you go. See, I clicked on the link. Now you see me going from a lead. I opened the email, and then now I moved me from one email open and then clicked on the email. Now, if I do anything else, it will start moving in through the pipeline. This is why you talk about the customer journey. You have to watch a person go through the journey. If you don't, then you actually get frustrated too. You're like, it's not working. It's not working. What doesn't work, and I've seen Tim for the past couple of weeks, like going from not knowing anything to creating this, because the passion and the desire to succeed is there. And most importantly, the passion to desire to succeed, I think I see it more about his passion to help other faith-based businesses succeed. It's kind of, to me, in our faith base, it's kind of like us reading the Bible, right? And Matthew talks about seeking him first, right? So we're seeking him, but for what purpose? Why do I need to seek God? Because our purpose is actually to do what? To go and make other disciples, right? So in other words, what he did here, he could have sat on it and says, I'm already good, this and so forth. What he's doing is actually going and empowering other people to become successful in kingdom businesses, is faith-based businesses, which the name of the company is kingdombusinesses.com. So if you guys want to join, what he's doing is really amazing. Let me pull up the website real quick, guys, so that way you guys can see it. Kingdombusinesses.com. And what it is kind of like a Angie's List, or how to help the kingdom businesses work with one another, right? Like if you need a plumber, a handyman, lawn care, and so forth, where are you going to look at? Well, most of us Google it, right? And the reviews. Well, guess what? Reviews can be actually fake, right? There's some people going, I'll do a review. I just did that today. Somebody said, hey, would you write me a review? But he's working with me. So, and I know that he's helped me a lot. So I'm definitely going to do a review for him. And that's actually a task I got to do. So this is what Kingdom Businesses is about, guys. Business brokers, dentists, personal, financial website, graphic designer, children's education, business broker. So I'm going to go to business broker. What are other member directory, right? So there's all your members directory. So we're giving them a shout out to all these people that are already in here. So if you guys see that, where's Javier at? See, Javier hasn't even done it yet. What is wrong with Javier?
I just want to say, Javi, thank you for your generosity. I mean, for your kind words, because truly for us to be able to make disciples of all nations, it's going to take teams of people that have a heart after God to be able to work together to see that accomplished.
And more than that, it takes a heart of God for God, which you already have. But it also takes people to take action on. Here's the thing, guys. If you want in your success doesn't come from how much you do for yourself. It's how much you do for others. So when you do for others, it will come back. I'm a witness, because I've seen God move in such amazing ways that I'm like, he's like, I'm fat. You're fat, Javi. You're fat, Javi. Faithful, available, and teachable, right? Faithful, available, and teachable. And so I love what he's doing here, which I wanted to partner up with him. But guys, I don't want to be the guy that sits in the back seat and says, I haven't done anything because I don't have the time to it. But this is all these businesses that you guys can actually search for or select the service, right? You can select the service. And if I wanted what if I wanted a business coach? What would I look at?
So you can type in business coach into select services, or even in if you guys. So type in business.
Kingdom Business Coaching. Oh yeah.
And then you'll have to erase the business coach on top and then search. There should be a couple options already. I'm not sure why that's not coming up. It says 5 near your local location, but I'm not sure why they're not showing up right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that.
Take a look at that. There you go. I wonder if you did like that. Business training. And then do results. Business training. All right. Yeah. So take a look at that and see how that works. We found 3, but they did it for that one. So maybe the keywords behind that person, I was trying to put up Miss Sherry. Miss Sherry is actually the person that connected me with Tim. I'm so grateful. And again, guys, it's because when coaches, consultants, clients, and so forth, they need the help. People start referring you. That's when you're talking about the referral business. But first, you got to build. Refer is based on business relationships, right? I'm not going.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to promote him just because he's a Christian business. I want to know that his heart is really to help people.
Well, that and they have the ability to help people, right? So with kingdombusinesses.com, I mean, it's a very new thing. We launched it just months ago. And so it's growing, but it's definitely in the beginning stages.
Absolutely, 100%. I love it. I love what you're doing. Hey, what else, brother? What else do we have? Did we leave any issues behind?
Yeah, so let me go to my questions here that I sent to you.
I can pull them up here. Email open moves to opportunity. We did that one, so we can close that one, right? Boom.
Yep. And then link clicked, that also worked. So we can close that one. So follow up after funnel link was clicked.
Abandoned cart follow up.
Okay, that one, I fill out the cart option
Okay,
and
so
I canceled
take
it,
me to
but
that
it
one.
didn't trigger.
Okay. Let me see. Let me take me to that one.
But it might be the same thing where on settings, it might not be set up the right way.
Yep, there it is. If you're already on here one time, you're not on there. Order submission. Submission Kingdom page is in funnel. Kingdom businesses page, business page is actually the page is checkout. Is that the page?
It is where you fill out your payment information.
Let's go look at it and just to make sure, and more importantly, not for you, but for other people to see it too. What did that mean? So what this means is checkout. This is the page that we're talking about. Okay, guys. So we're talking about this page, right? For example, I put this information in here, socialiteessay@gmail.com. You know what's funny that I'm using the socialite essay, guys? And let me show you how God is, how God works. This same email address is the one that I used to use back in the days when I was promoting nightclubs. God has a sense of humor, right? So if you in here, right, and you enter all your information, your registration, and let's just say here, right, and you didn't do anything, right? So let's go look at that one again. Submission. Product is Kingdom rate. Which one is this one? This one?
They can choose either a monthly rate or an annual rate. Can the filter be for both of them, or you have to specifically choose one? I mean, I can make 2 triggers too, if that's the.
I think no, you don't want to do that. It starts confusing it. I think we should be able to do it. Page is checkout. This is good. We know it's in the funnel. We know it's the page. The next one is going to be checkout page, and product is done. That one is close that one out. Let's turn this one off and then say another filter. Submission type is just to sell.
Okay.
So I think you had it right. And then now it waits 30 minutes, right? So we're gonna have to wait because you can't push that one. So find out if that one works. If now we're gonna have to jump on that one again. But have you checked in here to make sure that it is set up right?
So when I clicked here, it told me to do the option of CRM for one of the options, and I didn't see any CRM options. So you see it says workflow trigger type is CRM, but I couldn't find that option.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's go look at that one. Order submission. Wait a minute. Where did it say that? Order form submission. So you already went through this, right?
I did.
All right, so we're just gonna have to wait on that one and see if that one triggers it. But you have it right in here.
Because I did it this morning as well for mine, and nothing's been triggered.
If I'm not mistaken, here it doesn't say, workflow trigger type, workflow trigger name. The name is order submission. Order submission. That's the name of it. That's right. Order submission. Let me do another one here. And it said workflow trigger type. That's the name of it. And this is the wait, 30 minutes. You did that one. Added contact. Okay. So I'm doing, is I doing the other one? This is not the right one, right?
This is the cart one.
This is the cart one. Okay, let's go. This is the cart one. So I think we were going to do another one, right? Which is form submitted, customer replied. Remember we were looking for this one?
Yeah, so I did one for positive and one for negative. I figured it out.
Good, awesome. Form submitted, order form submitted, order form submission, order submitted. This is for the memberships. This is for the inbound. Oh, that's for Shopify. Let me see how it's set up with Shopify here. Abandoned cart. Abandoned cart. Boom. So we'll go here. Order form. Form. Order submission. This is the one you did, right?
It is.
And then this is right. It's right. Let's just wait 30 minutes and see what that happens. Deal?
Deal.
And I will take a look at, I'll monitor it. I'm gonna leave it open for a little while and see if that happens, because I know it's just only been like 10 minutes, like not even 5 minutes. So let's figure that one out, okay?
And then the other ticket that I had open was the CTA clicked in Kingdom sales funnel.
Okay. So show me where that is at.
So when you receive an email from me in the workflow,
okay.
When you click on the link, it takes you to the sales funnel.
So,
but then when you click in that sales funnel to check out, to buy the product, I want them to be able to be moved in the opportunity track. So the workflow for that is called CTA clicked in Kingdom sales funnel.
Here we go. CTA. So when this, okay, this is the same one. This is kind of like the same one, submission sale. So why'd you create two of them? Again, right here, multiple.
Mm-hmm.
Repeat that again here. What is the difference between this one and the other one, the abandoned cart? When is
So this one, when somebody is on the funnel and they click on any of the buttons, that is a call to action. So if you go back to my sales funnel,
which is this one, right?
join, and then Keynote correct. So any of those buttons that you click on, they're all done the same way. And I want to be able to get a notification, and then I follow up with a reminder saying, hey, I saw that you're interested in our community. Do you have any questions? Because I can get to the site and then not do anything. And so I want to be able to follow up with them right away.
So you ask if they click on a button?
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's a workflow I try to create that any of these CTAs, call to actions that I've created, any of these buttons, is there a way that when they click on them,
No.
if they don't buy, that they get a notification or follow up from me saying, hey, thank you so much for being interested?
No, because if you click in on here, right? I'm going to the next page, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't do anything here. How they gonna know the name and phone number and email address and everything?
I was assuming that when they click on the trigger link in the email, that takes it to specific.
If they click in on a trigger link, yes, but it doesn't recognize it.
That doesn't follow through with them.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
No
no.
problem then. I didn't know if they had that
Just
capability.
FYI, I know you're getting very deep into this, but there's actually, it's called hotspot. Okay, so when people hovering over and click something like that, because it's not collecting their information here.
No, I was wondering that when they clicked on the specific trigger link, that was tied to their.
Remember, it said trigger link, not personal information. So it's what is trigger. The reason why that trigger link information was put in there is for us to know that they clicked on it, not for. And this is actually for privacy policy too, because some people want to be here, but they want to see what you're about. I don't want you. I don't want you to give me the information now, because again, if you're sending it to somebody you already know, you should follow up with them based on the email that they opened the email and they clicked on the trigger link, not because they went from this type of. Otherwise, it would defeat the purpose, right?
Okay, I didn't know that if there's that capability or not, so I can remove that workflow then.
Yeah,
I can remove that from my pipeline.
Yeah, it will do that. All right, I'm gonna save this one, and abandoned car is the only one we're waiting on, right? So we'll wait for this one and see.
So one thing that we worked on the other day, Javi, but it's still not working. It might be the same thing, but when I on my main workflow, when I have the condition, if you want to book an appointment, click or reply yes. When I reply yes, nothing happens, and I wonder if that would be
Give me
part of
that.
that setting as well.
Give me the workflow name.
G7.
Oops. Where at?
So right here, the condition where it says wait, contact, reply, and then condition. So I send them an SMS asking them to reply. And if they're interested, they reply yes, and that should take them to a booking, to make a booking for a phone call appointment. But again, it could have been the same issue with the settings. I'm not sure.
Let's before we do that, I'm just gonna go back over here real quick and going back to it because I don't want to make any changes to it. I want to test it. It should be good like that. Boom. Right. Contact replied yes. Right. Contact replied yes. Well, did you ask them?
So the SMS right above that asked them the question.
Replied yes. Okay, so it should be good. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here.
And you have to push it 7 times. And I like what you're saying about following up with more phone calls. So my ticket price is only $25, so it's not expensive. But I'm gonna test it out because I only have one manual phone call that I'll be doing. But if that doesn't get people, if I don't get enough response rates, I'll definitely add some more phone calls.
Do phone calls. The people want to hear from you. Hey, how are you? Say, just follow up with them. And when I say that, doesn't mean you have to follow up, like maybe once a week for the first 2 weeks, right? Say, I just wanted to give you things. I know you jumped on there. What do you guys think and so forth? Get the email. Again, don't try to sell them, even though yours is only at $25, which that's super cheap. But what I think that needs to happen is there should be an easy sell. You should not have to do too many follow-ups. If you're giving them the right information up front, they'll jump on it like nothing, right? But yes, the follow-up is great. I join a community. I know you have a Facebook group, so maybe get them to join the community before you send them over, or after 24 hours on the community. Thank you. Hey, I seen you join the community. I seen you got them emails. I guess so forth. I just want to thank you so much. Let me know anything we can do to help you. That's it. Just a quick follow-up. And as a matter of fact, you can actually do yours will be easier to do a follow-up with SMS, email, and voice drops, and then do maybe one a week. When you're talking about high ticket, you better get on top of that. And people just they don't follow up enough. I'm telling you.
No, I hear you. I mean, for mine, it's all a numbers game, right? The value of the platform is to get more value by having more people on there.
Sure. Sure.
So,
and all these people that you want to help contact reply, right? So let's see if I got the contact reply. All right. Reply yes. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing here. I'm going to go to Javier. Let's see if it's set up properly. Right? So that way you guys can see here, right? I'm replying from my phone. There it is.
There it is, just like clockwork. So I'll just have to change that trigger link so it just says calendar or something instead of forms, not mail.
So when I click on here, click on it at the best time for you. Why do you have it like this? The way to do this is this way, okay? You don't even have it. Let me show you something. Let me do something for you, okay?
Sure. Yeah, they're just manual calendars that I created in the calendar spot.
Yeah. Let me show you a better way to do this. Sales on demand. I'm going to go here. I'm going to close this out, and I'm going to go to book me. Book me. I'm going to copy this one over, clone it to Kingdom. That's why you never have to worry about that. I never worry about that because I already did mine. Let me refresh it one time. It's copying it over. Boom. And all you have to do is you can delete all these, right? So that way it doesn't confuse you. Sales execution. So that way it doesn't confuse you. I just thought it would be better just to do move the whole entire funnel over. But all these are just different calendars. I have a different calendar for everything. Right? But I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this one. You're going to go and you're going to, I'm going to leave that thank you. No, you don't. You don't need a thank you page because you don't want to put a thank you page after the calendar. And I'll show you why. All right. So we're going to call this, let's just say coffee call, right? You're going to go in here. You're going to edit this page, right? Make it look however you want with your Kingdom businesses, right? With the logo and stuff like that, right? Calendar. And I'm going to pick the calendar. Which one is it? Kingdom business appointment.
Yep.
Right. And now delete this, right? Delete this, right? So you have it in there, delete this, change this to the logo, right? Which is the kingdom. So here you go. I would maybe put this background white and white, right? You can do whatever you want with it, but I'm just trying to do something here for you.
No, I can play around with that. That's no problem.
Yeah, so play around with this and I'll show you what I mean this in a minute. All right, there we go, right? So what you want to do with this is the following. Did it finish saving? Yes. Now watch what's going to happen here. Instead of you having that forms dot whatever, right? You're going to connect the domain here. There's going to be called book.kingdombusinesses.com.
Oh, so okay, I got to do a C. What do you call it? A C.
Correct. Add a C name to that one. Add it on here. Add it on here. Put it on. Right. It's going to be. See that how you say join?
Yep.
You're going to put book, and then you're going to use that book me, and then actually it'll have the name of the calendar on there. So now you know forms is actually part of your domain.
Okay. I can do that. That's actually really helpful.
Got it?
Mm-hmm. Is there a way that I can push this funnel into my main funnel in Kingdoms?
Sure.
Kingdom businesses. Perfect.
There you go. And then now doing it like that, now you don't have to do a C name on there.
Oh, I don't then.
Nope. Virtual call, right?
So double win then.
Name it, settings. Oops,
and I'll just say book at the end.
Publishing. There you go. So this is your link right here. Oops, overview. That's your link right here, brother.
Okay, and I like that it's in the same format of join, so that keeps everything
absolutely simple. Absolutely.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You can make it as part of your funnel, because now you don't have to put all the C names on there, because now it's not a C name, it's join dot let's talk.
I love it.
Okay, my brother.
Perfect. You want to check the abandoned cart to see if that pushed through?
It's not 30 minutes yet. It's probably like 15, 20 minutes.
Were you able to figure out if there's a way to mask SMS triggers like we do with email triggers?
Yeah, you are now because you're doing it in there, you can put it as part like this. This is what I'm talking about. You can that's what we're doing. We're masking that calendar.
Okay, so for any time I have I'll just put in join Kingdom Businesses /home or whatever, whichever funnel, and I can just create a page for it.
Right.
Okay.
Instead, like even a form. Remember how it was a form to fill out? Mm-hmm. All I would do is the same thing funnel, and instead of doing a calendar in there, you just embed the form in there. And now it has a link directly. It doesn't have a form. So you just go here, right? I want to fill out a form. You go here. Oops, let's just go here. That one, right? Form. Form. See that?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So then now that form now has a link. That's how you mask it.
Okay.
Okay?
I got it.
All right, my brother. What else?
I mean, I think those are the main things. I mean, there were other workflows that I had issues with, but I think it was probably because of the multiple option.
Sure. Yeah, it was. Well, we tested those, yeah.
Because I mean, at this point now, I'm going to double check those workflows to make sure they're working, but I'm excited that I can start my campaign tomorrow.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, my brother. Sounds good. I got 10 minutes. I'm getting ready to jump on another call. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us. We are here to help all the time. 10x Advantage, that agency. Go look us up. If I can help you with anything, feel free. Don't feel that you have to commit. I do free sessions if I can help you, if I can serve you in any kind of way. Maybe this is too much for you. Maybe you need somebody to do it for you. We have a whole entire team that's able to do it for you. If you're like, I get it, Javi, I need to do that, but I don't have the time. Don't worry. We have we have a big team to be able to do that for you. So if you want for us to be able to help you, if you struggling financially, check how you're marketing it. Your marketing and sales. A lot of people start with their sales first, and actually, you have to have a marketing strategy before the sales. You can make a marketing strategy like what Tim is doing. He launch it, and then he can get better at his sales as you go. But right now, marketing over anything. Market, don't stop, keep pushing, don't give up. I want to share with you guys something that I posted this morning, and I always post things that really speak to me, and is this. Okay. The only way to guarantee failure is by quitting.
Yeah, or not trying.
The only way to guarantee failure, well, not trying is just not trying. But I'm talking about people that started trying and they stopped. That's quitting. Exactly. If you don't, you're not quitting because you never started. You know what they say? Now that you bring that up, they say that the richest place in the world is what? The cemetery, right? Because many of us we die with our dreams.
Oh, that's sad.
Man, that's so true. But I'm going to get out of here. I got to get ready for my next call. Hope you guys are doing amazing. God bless. Thank you
for Javi. Thank you so much.
All right, my brother. Look forward.
Bye-bye.